Hey everyone, I'm David Becker, and we're just on the threshold of Christmas, so I thought I would break down one of the most iconic and famous Christmas songs of all, and it is called The Christmas Song, or The Christmas Song, written by Mel Torme and Robert Wells. Actually, the story goes that Mel was going over to his writing partner Robert Wells' house, and Robert had scribbled on a piece of paper just a couple of sentences, or maybe just some phrases like chestnuts roasting and Jack Frost and things, because it was a very, very hot summer day in August, and I guess he was trying to cool down. And Mel looked at it and sat at the piano and came up with this iconic song in a very short amount of time. And it's a great study in chord movement, diatonically, as well as some nice changes. But everyone knows the melody, and the melody is this. Very diatonic. So it starts off on, I'm going to do an easy chord for the first chord. I'm going to do it in D. I know some do it in C. This is a nice open sound. Now you can get fancy if you want to and do this kind of chord here, which would have the major 7 in it. But just for the purposes of right now, we'll do this one. Got that chord. So we're going to do that. Now it diatonically moves up, so it's so we're going to grab that chord, and then we're going to go to the next chord, E minor 7, which is here, and it's the same shape, and there's the melody note on top, the D. And then you just slide up a half step to the F sharp minor 7, and then back to the F sharp minor 7, but grab that A on top, and you see how diatonically it moves, so I'll do it once again real slowly. And then we're going to do this. D major 7, E minor 9, A 13. So the melody's perfect. I mean, it just sits right on top of those chords. So once again, here it is. And then, we know the melody repeats itself, goes back to that note, we're going to go to a B minor 7. And then to A minor 9. And you can actually play this chord here, which is just a fragment of the D9, walk down to a G major 7. Now there's a couple of substitutions you could do, but primarily it goes to this C7 or C9. That's a common chord movement when you're on that. If we're in the key of D and that's the 4 chord, we're going to that dominant 7 right there. And then it does this, B minor 7. G13, D major 7. Now we have here, this is a C sharp 13 with C sharp on top. And then it modulates. And it's going to go to, you can grab this chord, which is G flat, major 7, or you can grab it here. And then we're going to go to a C13. That's a great part right there, the modulation. Let me do that again for you. So, then it repeats itself. That's the diatonic again. And again here. Play that part of the song, everyone's going to know that song, and you'll have a lot of fun with it because it's a great tune. So in any case, that's the second part, and then it does it again. Now here's the ending, although it's been said many times, many ways, which is B minor 7, G13, D major 7, C sharp 13. Then we're going to grab this diminished 7 chord, which is just essentially a C13 flat 9. Walk down, so Mary, and then the 1 chord, the D major 7, and then I grab here which is a G over A or an A11, and then here A7 flat 9. And then this is a good way to end the tune. G major 7, G minor 7, D over F sharp, F13, E minor 7, A7, and of course, wouldn't be complete without Happy Holidays.